Hello, everybody. So the podcast for difference of squares. So let's go forward with the things before I ask you to go backwards. If I gave you x plus 3 times x minus 3 and asked you to FOIL it. So first, outside, inside, last. What happens in the middle? They cancel out. So you get x squared minus 9. All right, let's try 2x minus 5 and 2x plus 5. First, outside, inside, last. Once again, check out the middle. They cancel out, and you're left with 4x squared minus 25. Something squared minus something squared. What's squared? A 3. Something squared, what got squared? Minus something squared, 5. It's a difference of squares. And look at where they came from. What was in the parentheses is the same thing, except one's a minus, one's a plus. And the order is unimportant. This one, it's the first one that's minus. This one, it's the second one that's minus. It's a difference of squares when you see that pattern. So, when they ask you to factor this pattern, something squared minus something squared, what am I saying? 2 squared minus x squared, a difference of squares. You know, one's going to be plus and one's going to be minus. How do you find what belongs in the parentheses? Square root both numbers. 2, x, x. One's a plus, one's a minus, doesn't matter which one. Square root that. 5x, square root of 25 is 5, the square root of x squared is x. That goes in both of them. Square root 121, 11, and 11. That's it. It's done. One's a minus, one's a plus, doesn't matter which one. Square root the first thing, 9 and 9. It has to go in both. Square root the second thing, x, x. And if you don't believe me, FOIL this thing. First, outside, inside, last. The middles cancel out, and you're left with 81 minus x squared. There it is, right there. So, 9 minus x, 9 plus x is your final answer. A couple parentheses. One's a plus, one's a minus. I went minus plus last time. I'm going plus minus this one. Show you it doesn't make any difference. Square root the front thing, 10x. It goes in both of them. Square root the last. Okay, some students, I'm not trying to make light of this, but some students mess this up. What times itself is the number inside? If you don't believe me, type it in your calculator. The square root of 1 is 1. Okay? Difference of squares. One's a plus, one's a minus. Square root the front thing, goes in both. Square root the back thing, square root of 49 is 7, square root of x squared is x. There you go, done. Thanks for your time. Have a great one.